Welcome to Worthington Home. I'm Chris. If you saw my last video, you may recall that I had a lot of items to donate because of an estate clean out that I was doing with my husband. Well, to be honest, the closest place to donate to my house is the one that I went to, and that was, the cats just did something really weird. That was Savers. So I brought a huge carload of stuff to Savers, and actually I have another carload of stuff that I still need to take to Savers. And it turns out that they give you 20% off when you donate to them. So of course, having a 20% off coupon was burning a hole in my pocket, and I had no choice except to go into Savers and see what they had. I had no free will, just a coupon. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I saw at Savers, and stay tuned. Okay, we are here, and let's see what they have today. Here's the furniture section. Okay, right off the bat, I've spotted this collection of golden books that looks perfect for springtime. It's even in the title. And these three books look really interesting. Ooh, and the Edgar Allan Poe also looks really good. That might be a nice one for my own library, actually. Ooh, and this is great. This Little Women copy is awesome. This is part of a series that I've had success selling before. And here's the frame section. No frames for me today. Here's a pretty little Christmas mug. Gibson seems to have made a lot of Christmas themed items. I come across it quite a bit. Oh, and here's lots of really pretty china and some ruby depression glass. Those are really cute. Again, Gibson, but this is a set of 12, and I'm not looking for that many Christmas pieces to store until December. I like these, but I already have quite a few glasses and mugs and things that are waiting to sell, so I don't think I need more at this time. Those are pretty. $6.99 for 9. I like these as well. $9.99 for 12 of these little plates. Empress China. We have a lot of china today. This is a pretty set as well. $10.99. Made in Poland. Pretty flowers on it. $10.99 for 8 of these bread and butter plates. This amber set is really nice, but at $8.99, I don't think there's $6.99. I don't think there's much room for me. I like these glasses too. I'm always drawn to wine glasses with gold rims, although goodness knows I would want to put my glasses in a dishwasher, and you can't do it with those. These are great too. I love the color on these. $16.99 for 12. That is a great price. And I really like them, but again, I have so many glasses waiting to sell. I don't think it makes sense to invest in more, even at such a great price. Here we have some serviceware, some silver plate. This is an interesting piece, $8.99. I've become a little bit wary of silver because you never know what imperfections the tarnish is hiding. Pie plate. I always feel better once I see the pie plate and we just get that part over with. This one is $4.49. Uh-oh, here's more. Cherry pie and apple pie. I don't know about you, but I'm not a cherry pie person. Here's a pretty yellow Pyrex mixing bowl. And here are some other nice pieces, but at $14.99, there's just no room. That's about what they sell for on eBay, so there's no profit there for me. Oh my gosh, $19.99 on this one. Yikes. I do like the pattern. This pattern's great as well, but $19.99 is a no. I think this would sell for around $15 on eBay. This elegant pink depression glass from the 1930s is so beautiful. 2 plates for $7.99. But again, I don't think there's really a profit margin for me, and I'm not collecting it right now. Oh my gosh, this bowl is gorgeous. Look at the opalescence on this. It's $9.99, and I looked it up on eBay. There's no reselling value at that price, but it is a lovely piece. These bookends are very strange. I don't know what these characters are, but they are experiencing some pretty serious hair loss. Yeah, they are weird. I'm gonna pass on them. This is a lovely piece, $6.99. A little too steep for me for resale, but I really like it. And this blue glassware is a great color. I don't think it's quite cobalt, but I really like it. I like this napkin holder as well for $4.49, but Iris likes to pull napkins out of the napkin holder, so we won't go there. I love this plate. I have a little soup bowl that matches it in the same pattern, so I think this guy's coming home with me. To be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I had such success at Savers. Was it because I had more things than usual, or was it because I had a coupon that was inspiring me to spend money? I didn't mention before, in order to use the 20% off coupon, I needed to spend $100 or more at the store, which I don't usually do. So like, what was it? Was it good stuff? Was it the coupon inspiring the spending? Who can say? But I'm excited to show you what I picked up. First thing I wanted to show you was this 12 favorite little golden books for springtime collection. It's really cute. It's a bunch of little springtime books, and this set has never been opened. It's from 1991, so it is considered vintage. And surprisingly, these don't seem to sell all that well on eBay, I've noticed. It seems like people prefer to pick up 1 or 2 specific golden books as opposed to a whole set. But I'm hoping with the spring coming, somebody decides to pick this guy up because I think it's adorable. So we'll see. I picked up this pumpkin. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the books were, oh, I took off the tag. I think they were $3.99. Either $2.99 or $3.99. I don't remember. I picked up this pumpkin. He's missing his handle, but on eBay, these guys sold really well, even with a fake handle or a reproduction handle. So I think I can make something work for him. He was $1.99. I picked up 3 books. They're Popular Mechanics Do-It-Yourself books. And they're from the 1970s. They have all kinds of illustrations to help you figure out how to manage projects. They were $1.79 a piece. They look so nice grouped. Do you see the little like hammer right here on the binding? So I'll use the hairdryer trick to pull these tags off without ruining the books. And I'll see how these do on eBay. 2 more books. I got this Edgar Allan Poe Collected Tales. This was $3.99, and this is actually for my own library, so this one will not be for sale. And I bought this Little Women Illustrated Junior Library, because the last time I had a junior library book, I had Jane Eyre. It sold really fast, so I'm hoping this one does the same. I bought this pretty bowl. This was made by Johnson Brothers. And here is the back. It was $6.99, so not super cheap, but I did have the 20% off coupon for all of the things I purchased, so that definitely offsets the price, and these seem to sell pretty consistently. I also bought this really great piece. It was $5.99, and again, I had the coupon, and it says Royal China and Underglaze on the back. And I think it's a great little plate. Okay, for the next part, I think it's gonna be easier if I just lay it all out for you and show it to you all at once, because if I show you piece by piece, we'll be here all day long. Hang on a second. Okay, so take a look at all of this china. There are so many teacups. And the dinner plates, I believe there are 8 dinner plates. So here is what's what. I paid $20 for 8 dinner plates. I think the pattern is so beautiful. And it's got this pretty edging. And this pattern is made by, can you see that? It says Johann Haviland, Bavaria, Germany. They are in beautiful condition. So $20 for 8 dinner plates. $6.99 for 4 soup or salad plates. $10.99 for this pattern, this platter. $9.99 for the berry bowls. And how many are there? 8 berry bowls. $9.99 for soup for 6 bread and butter plates. $9.99 for these dessert plates. And $16.99 for the cups and saucers, which is really nice. And then I have this creamer for $7.99, which seems like a lot for just a creamer. I could not find the covered sugar anywhere. And I will tell you, this set was widely dispersed across the store. I had to go on a treasure hunt to try to pick out all of the different pieces. And I went up and down the aisles over and over again looking for pieces. And I know sometimes what they do is things get separated in the storeroom, in the back room, and they just don't all come out at the same time. So I probably should have gone back the next day and the day after and the day after looking for more pieces, but I didn't, excuse me. And this is what I amassed, which is really quite a lot. And I just think it is beautiful. I also picked up for $1.99. I picked up this old Spode plate in the basket weave pattern. I had a soup bowl in this pattern. It is Copeland Wickerdale. It's really beautiful. It's in great condition. And I also picked up this group of, actually it's a group of plates. I think it's 4 plates. These were $4.99. And they are Mikasa. And then this one soup bowl or salad bowl, $1.49, that went with it. And I bought this great mug that I really like. Sunnycraft. It's a really, really great mug. It has such great design. It's very sculptural. $1.49. So that was the haul. So next up, I'm gonna wash all of this china. I'm gonna take the stickers off. I didn't wanna do that before I showed you everything because I knew I would lose track of the prices. So I'm gonna wash them and then I'm gonna lay them out on the table. And here's my dilemma. I am considering not selling these until after Easter because we're hosting Easter this year. And I think I'd really like to use them. Does that seem terrible? I mean, I know I'm selling them, but like, what's the harm? It's not like they're new out of the box. They were already a used set. So what's the difference if I, use them just a little bit more? So I'm thinking about it. They don't go super well with my red wallpaper, but I'm not sure I care about that. So I have to think about it. What do you think? Should I use it? I think I should. This seems like a good time to show you my own china and a little Rogue Limoges teacup that I love and a little Rogue Balique vase that I love. But this is my china. As you can see, it's all brown and white. There is a collection of this pattern, but a lot of the pieces are not from that pattern. A lot of the pieces I've just picked up, and if they were the right tone of brown and white, they came to live with me. And I've been collecting this since my 20s. We won't talk about how long ago that is now because that's depressing. Here's some more down here. I have a ton of it, as you can see. And I really do love it. I mean, I think it's really beautiful, and I do use it a few times a year. However, I have to say, it would be fun to have another pattern to choose from. Now, of course, I do have a pattern to choose from. I have my grandmother's set that's actually in the attic. Indy, don't jump into the cabinet. Hold on, let me close the doors and come back. This was my grandparents' set that my great-grandparents gave to them for their wedding. So I do have that set. So I have more than one set. The problem with my grandparents' set is that there aren't a lot of serving pieces that go with it. There's lots of plates, there's a gravy boat, there's one platter. So it's a beautiful set. It has quite a few pieces, but I don't know, I'm looking now, there's 2 vegetable dishes, so maybe I'm exaggerating when I say there aren't that many pieces. I don't know. I guess in a perfect world, I wish I had a Limoges set, especially the pieces that I've already collected quite a few of. I'll show those to you. I love this pink set that I have quite a few pieces of, and I would love to have that as my full set, which I need about as much as I need a hole in the head. You gonna say hi to everybody? I know. Say hi. Say you don't need any more china, Mama. Nobody's buying what you're selling. Okay, I suddenly have a burning desire to go back to Savers to see if there's any more china in this pattern that I missed. I mean, I was last there, it was almost a week ago, so I think my chances of finding anything are pretty poor. But I'm feeling kind of determined to try. So let's go to Savers. We have 2 interesting events taking place right now that I just want to point out to you. One is that our niece is moving next door. She's moving in with my father-in-law. And the other thing that's happening is poor Eric has been washing all of the concert t-shirts and hanging them out to dry so they don't have that sort of cedar closet storage smell that things get when they haven't seen the light of day in a long time. So this has been a lot of work for poor Eric. What is this?
This is a Metallica patch.
Yeah.
That is in really good shape.
Yeah.
One that is not attached to a jacket sells for $6.50.
Holy moly.
This one's in decent shape. It can be taken off, so I'm going to list it for $1.25, and the jacket goes as a bonus, and these other ones will go for a bonus.
Like Megadeth. It just warms a person's heart. All right. Very interesting. So here's Danielle and Andrew, our niece and nephew, and Danielle is going to be our neighbor. Danielle, say something profound about being our neighbor.
I'm excited. Very profound.
Andrew, do you have anything profound to add to that?
No, I can't get no.
No? All right, that's about as good as it gets. All right, guys, you heard it from here. She's excited, we're excited. It's all good. Okay, so the deal with the Danielle situation is that she was living in France for several years. She went to the Sorbonne for her master's degree. I think it was in art history. She is a very talented artist. Anyway, she decided to come back to the US, which we're so excited about. And she has a lot of really neat opportunities to pursue her art. She does a lot of amazing things with pottery. And she was just invited to a prestigious residency in Massachusetts. It's helping her develop as an artist and come up with a business plan so that she can really focus on her work as her profession. And it's really exciting. We're so proud of her and so impressed with her. And by living with my father-in-law, who has quite a big apartment, she doesn't have to worry so much about money. She doesn't have to pay rent. She doesn't have to pay lots of the bills she'd otherwise be responsible for. So she can focus on growing as an artist. And I'm just so excited that she'll be next door because she's awesome. And so is her brother, Andrew, who you briefly met. And actually their oldest sister, Michelle, lives in San Francisco, and she's wonderful as well. So that's the story. Okay, so we're headed back to Savers. The question is, will they have more china pieces from my set? And my guess is no, but I'm happy to at least try. Okay, they do have still lots of china. This set is so similar if you look at it very quickly, but it's not the same maker at all, but very pretty. I like this one too. Japan. I'm just scanning the shelves to see if there's anything, but I'm not seeing anything. This is kind of similar, but not the same. And this is a little bit similar too. That's a nice piece. $16.99 isn't good for resale, but not a bad price if you're just in the market for your own use. This is a beautiful piece of elegant depression glass. It is a covered lid, $19.99. Oh, love that. Little tidbit tray. This is very pretty as well. I can't quite read that mark. Old Fairy or something? And this is another nice piece of elegant depression glass that needs a desperate clean, $12.99. So unfortunately, definitely no sign of the set that I already have. I think I either got all of the pieces or they came out later and somebody else snagged them. So it was worth trying. I'm glad I did. And I picked up a few other things. I'm not going to show them to you in this video. I'm going to show them to you in another haul video. But it was definitely not a wasted trip. So my favorite part of making these videos is not just the shopping and not just showing you what I bought, but actually laying everything out so you can see how I would use these vintage items on a day-to-day basis. So let me show you what I did with my finds. Okay, I've set the table as I would if it were Easter. Of course, I wouldn't necessarily have these coffee cups out at the same time. I just wanted to use all of the china that I could find to make this look complete. And of course, I would have different flowers in the compote, but that just gives us a sense for right now. And this is my silver set. This belonged to my mother. And so I laid that out. And these are goblets that Eric and I bought, I think around Christmas time, so that we would have a nice matching set for when we had company over. Someday I would love to have really pretty napkin rings, and then I would use cloth napkins. These are just paper. And again, this isn't a really official kind of table setting. There is not a butler in the world who would approve of what I have just done. I just wanted to show the set. And I do think I'm going to use it for Easter because I think it's really beautiful. Let's not look at the shopping bags in the corner. There we go. It's beautiful. Let's leave on this angle. Perfect. A few videos back, I had shown a stack of paperback novels I picked up. My house is crazy. A stack of paperback novels I had picked up at Goodwill. They were all from the 1940s. They were really interesting. I was so excited to find them, but they all had a Goodwill price sticker stuck to the binding, and I thought for sure it was going to destroy the books. And I was actually kind of kicking myself for buying the books, not because I didn't really like them, but because I thought, I'm only going to damage them. Old paper is so fragile and it's so easy to tear it. But a kind viewer of that video sent me a comment and said that I could get the stickers off without damaging the books if I used my hairdryer. Now, I have to say, I get a lot of viewer comments that are absolutely fantastic. I get all kinds of great advice, wonderful tips on where to go. I read every comment and I take them very seriously. So I thought, well, I'm gonna have to try this. I didn't have a lot of faith that this was gonna work. I got the hairdryer out and I figured we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna show you what did. So I have this whole stack of old paperback books from the 1940s. And I had said in a previous video that I just didn't know how to get the stickers off without damaging the books. And a viewer sent me a comment and said that I could do it with a hairdryer. So I have my hairdryer here and I am going to give it a shot. So fingers crossed that this works, because if it does, that will be really big, because it kills me to think of damaging these books when I take off the sticker. Okay, so here we go. I muted this so you didn't have to hear the sound of the hairdryer, but I can see already that it's like softening the adhesive on the sticker. It's very hot when I touch the sticker, which is why I keep pulling my hand away. But it's definitely gradually loosening the sticker's hold on the book. Ouch. And it doesn't leave a residue behind, which is fantastic. So this is a fast forward, but I'm just going to show you that I'm finagling the rest of the sticker off after it's been thoroughly heated and gradually peeled. And here's the result. The sticker's gone and the book is not ripped. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that goes down on my books as one of the best tips I have ever had. So I just want to thank that viewer from the bottom of my heart, because my books, instead of being damaged by the stickers, are awesome and good to go. And actually, I'm not even sure if I'm selling them, because my husband and I have been getting attached to them. So we'll see if I sell them or not. But either way, I'm so glad I didn't damage them taking the price tag off. So if any of you have any old books that you want to get the price tags off of, try the hair dryer trick. It sounds really weird, but it works. All of my furry friends are all revved up. I don't know if it's a full moon or what's happening, but they are losing it. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to share with you is my leather bags. I had bought a big grouping of old Coach bags a few videos back, and I was determined to clean them up and make them look like new. Well, to the extent that anything old ever looks new. And I had done some research, and I had found that Apple Care kits were a really good way to clean old leather. So I picked up a kit on Amazon and I thought I would give it a shot, and I want to show you what happened. Okay, so we are going to try the cleaning part of the kit first, and I'm doing this on my own bag that I recently thrifted with the idea of selling, but I love it. I kept it. I've used it over and over again. It's awesome, but definitely has like a little bit of a dull finish, and I thought this could brighten it up a little bit, and then if it works, I'll try it on the other bags that I plan to sell. So you're supposed to just go around the bag in a circular motion. You can see there's a little bit of dirt coming up. You're not supposed to like rub it too hard, because you could pull the color off, pull it out of the leather. So for the cleaner part, you're not supposed to be too intense with it. Okay, so now this is the conditioner part, and you can use as much conditioner as you want. And you can actually use more than one coat of conditioner if you want. I had squeezed out a little bit more than I meant to. A lot comes out of the bottle at once. But as soon as I started rubbing it in, I started to see the leather really brighten and start to shine. It is very dramatic in a way that the video doesn't capture. So you're supposed to like rub it all around and then buff it out with a clean cloth, which I'm doing now. These are like micro cloths I just ordered on Amazon. So this is working really beautifully. And this isn't sponsored or anything. I'm just sharing a helpful tip with you in case you might want to try it. So long story short, I tried the care kit on all of the bags and they all came out beautifully. I'm so pleased. I am going to photograph them for sale probably tomorrow or the next day, and hopefully I'll get some buyers. And it's one of those things where like, I don't know if I'm going to root for somebody to buy them or root for somebody not to buy them because I kind of like them myself. So we'll see what happens. I'm pleased to tell you that I've been doing lots and lots of eBay listing. My goal originally had been to just list a whole group of items every Wednesday so I could always give you a preview of what was coming up for sale. But you know what was happening was I was getting this big backlog of things that I knew I needed to list, and they were like in my brain nagging me, and it was actually giving me some stress. So I decided I'm just gonna list things as I can, and I'm not gonna worry about whether it's a Wednesday or not, or whether I shared them on my videos or not. But since the topic is coming up, I'm gonna show you what is currently listed in case you feel like checking it out, or just wanna know what I'm up to. So here they are. Here is the latest grouping of items that are being auctioned on eBay. Everything here is already listed, so if you're interested, be sure to take a peek at my eBay store. I'll link the store in the description. And wish me luck. There are some things in this grouping that are very hard to let go of. I am especially struggling with the mixing bowls. I think they're really awesome. There's some other really good things in this group as well. So if you're interested in purchasing anything or you just feel like taking a peek, you are welcome to stop by my eBay store. So it's come to my attention that I'm gonna have to have a big talk with my lighting director. She's just not working out. I'm gonna show you what I mean. As you can see, she's just lying down on the job. There's the light, and she's just chewing the cord and chewing her foot and licking her foot. This is just not a serious staff member. See, she sees me looking and watching, and she's still not that bothered. Again, with the foot licking. It's a problem, that's all I'm saying. She's cute as a pet, but not as a lighting director. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. You can ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. I usually upload videos on Wednesdays and Fridays at noon Eastern Standard Time. And I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.